What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris. So I'm on schedule. I'm going to do my what I've been warming, and this is for just the past week. I almost put this off because if you have my grandson, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I took him home earlier this morning, Sunday, well, not this morning, early afternoon, like 11:30. And I had a lot of cleaning to do, and that's why I'm just a hot mess again. Typical Sunday. I'm exhausted. I am so tired, but I'm like, if I don't film this now, and I have one other one to film as well, I don't know when I'm going to get to it. So I'm going to suck it up, get the nose ready, and let you know what I've been warming. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I went ahead and I sorted everything out by vendor. I will say I only have one Scentsy to do because I wasn't focusing on Scentsy. I was focusing on getting some of the vendor wax melted down, but I wanted to melt the scent of the month for September. Spooky but sweet. And so yeah, I took that to work with me and I melted it there, and everybody at work absolutely loved it. But highly focused on Lavender and Speckles this week because that pre-order is getting ready to ship, and I wanted to try to melt as much of the wax that I had from her from last year. I wanted to melt it down and use it up. And if you look over here, that right, oh, this is so hard to do, right there, that was 2 stacks high, and I actually was able to combine it into one small bin. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I have a few other vendors I'd like to do that too, to get it down to 1, because some of them are taking up 3, and yeah, so anyway. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start with the scent of the month, Spooky But Sweet first. Let me see. I'm going to see if I got the scent notes here. I know I do. I just got to find it. Here it is. All right. So Spooky But Sweet is a pinch of nutmeg mingles with shadowy swirls of smoked maple syrup and caramelized vanilla sugar. It is in the fragrance category bakery. Beautiful orange wax. This just happens to be a new bar because the one I melted is sitting at my desk at work. Now, I enjoyed it. On cold, you get more of that smoky note in here from the smoked maple syrup. That didn't come out so much on warm, and I was a little sad because I like that little bit of hint of a smoke in my fragrance. But that being said, this was just, if you like ooey gooey, spicy, sweet bakery, this is your bar. It threw like crazy. I used 2 cubes in a 20-watt warmer in my office, and my door is usually mostly closed at work. I just keep it cracked a little bit. But you could smell it out going out into the hallway, and yeah, it was, the nutmeg is done really nice here. Nice, and it's not overpowering the bar at all. Almost like a caramel note. Oh God. It was creamy, spicy, sweet. I don't know if on warm I picked up maple syrup. It was just a sweet, yummy, caramely without being like that burnt caramel smell. It's more of a lighter type of, wasn't as rich and cloying as caramel. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good bar, especially for the fall. Okay, let's get to what I've melted this week. So this came out of a D-stash from Amanda Hamilton. She actually threw this in here in my box for me. And it is a Super Tart scent, a Great White. And I did talk about it when I opened it, and I said I was going to melt it right away because I liked it. So Super Tarts is, Great White from Super Tarts is her Jaws blend with white tea. So it's sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum, pear, and white tea. This was gorgeous. I did it in my bathroom. Now, what I like about her Jaws blend, it is just a beautiful atmospheric scent. I love atmospheric scents. And the white tea in here was perfect because it wasn't, white tea could be strong depending on where it is in the scent deck, right? Or this, scent deck. This was more on the bottom. So it just gave it just that ever so slight hint of a bit of a florally tea note that white tea has. It was beautiful. You got that ozone, and it was like a sweet, not like, sweet, like fruity sweet, not like that. It was just like sweet air with a little bit of a floral note. This was gorgeous. I absolutely loved it. Okay, then from Summer Michelle, I melted it right away. Right when I took it out of the box that night, it was going in my bedroom. It was Lavender Cream Puffs from Southbound. This is the one that she raves about all the time, that she absolutely loves this. And it's lavender, buttery pastry dough, creamy vanilla custard, sweet cream, and confectionery sugar. So I put it in my bedroom, and it was just so nice. It was just like lavender, not herbal lavender. So if you could take the smell of lavender and take the herbalness out of it, or the essential oil, that harsh medicinal, this was just pretty sweet florally lavender with all this wonderful bakery in it, and it was just so good, so good. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking for this to get myself some from Southbound. Okay, so then I only did one from, okay, so then I did one from Knowles Farm Scents, and that's Marcella Chai. I am also trying to melt through a lot of my Knowles Farm. I want to get that combined into one bin. I've got a bin over here that's, you can't see it, it's not on camera, and that tall one on top right here, that's all Knowles Farm. I'd like to get that all into that one bin. So that's what I'm working on now. So Marcella Chai. This is cumin, cardamom, star anise, honey, and milk. Now, I really wasn't crazy about this. On warm, I don't know, I think it may have been the milk note, but there was a sourness there to my nose. A lot of people love the Marcella Chai, and I do too. I didn't care for this blend. I got a lot of the cumin in here. I would prefer more cardamom. Star anise, I did not pick up. Got sweetness from the honey, absolutely, and the milk. But like I said, on warm, it was a little sour to my nose, so I think it could possibly have been the milk in here that just didn't bode well with my nose. So I'm gonna probably gift that to somebody. All right, then I did a couple of Sassy Girl because I'm also trying to get that collection down as well. I mean, you could see some of it here behind me in here. There's also more on the wall over here you can't see, and more over there. I did do a complete video of my my Sassy Girl Aroma, my complete collection. And if you wanted to go back and see what it is that I've got in my collection, I'll link that somewhere up here for you. Yeah, so anyway, I'm trying to warm some of my Sassy Girl. So one of the things I warmed was called White Worm, and this was nice. This is butterscotch, sweet vanilla, bourbon with a touch of bakery. To my nose, it was a lot of butterscotch. It was really nice. I felt like it needed a little something more though. I didn't hate it by any means. It wouldn't be a repurchase for me. I really just got a strong, creamy butterscotch out of this one. I didn't really pick up much bakery or the bourbon. Then I did pistachios at Waltz. This was so good. This is creamy pistachio. And then her Waltz blend, which is pineapple, orange, strawberries, cotton candy, lemonade, and whipped cream. I absolutely love this. This was so good. This was, you got the pistachio note, but then all that, you know I don't like fruit. But her Waltz blend is, Sassy Girl's Waltz blend is one of the few fruit waxes that I enjoy. I think the fruit just all comes together so nicely in this blend. But when you add the creamy pistachio to this, it was just so good. It was like, I can't explain it. It was, you got all that beautiful fruit notes, and then the pistachio added just the right amount of nuttiness to it. It was fantastic. Absolutely love this one. All right. Let's move on to some Teddy Bees. Now, the Teddy Bees I melted all came from Summer Michelle and Amanda Hamilton. All right, so I got, well, let's just, I'm not going to tell you what I got. I'm going to go over it. One of the ones I did was, and I melted all of it, was Fiji. And I put it on my spreadsheet because I'm going to probably request this one. Fiji is sea salt, driftwood, green clover, and I don't have my glasses. Green clover, and I think it says, oh my God, aloe and warm vanilla sugar. I think it says aloe. This was beautiful. I did this all out in my living area. It was a souffle. I'm pretty sure it was a souffle based on the size. It was so pretty. The warm vanilla sugar was there. And what was really nice was this was from 2022. So there was no mistaking that the scent was there. It was in the air. I could smell it. It was beautiful. So I really get the warm vanilla sugar, right? But when you add that little bit of the driftwood and the sea salt, was that sea salt? Yeah. Wow, the print is so small. I do not have my glasses. So that gives it this lightness, and it was I love the fact that you could smell the driftwood here. Driftwood is like a sweet, and the sea salt, it gives it that, that brininess to it. With that warm vanilla sugar, it's very, you just feel like, you're in Fiji. I've never been to Fiji, by the way, but I could imagine that this is what it smells like. Oh, it's fantastic. I'm definitely going to request this one. Also in that D-stash was Oasis. And this is Beach Treats, brown sugar and fig, and Tahitian vanilla. This was incredible as well. Just beautiful. So you got that beautiful Beach Treats, the salty sea air, the ocean breeze, the toasted marshmallow. Oh gosh. Okay, and then the brown sugar and fig kind of sweetens it up. The fig kind of gives it a little bit of that, an earthier sweet. And then the Tahitian vanilla just made it even that much more creamy. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. This was beautiful. I'm gonna request this as well. I don't, chances are this one won't make it because she poured this on 3/27/23, so I don't know if she'll pour that again so soon. Then this is from last year's pre-order. This is Queen of the South. I didn't order this last year, so when I saw Amanda was having, you know, de-stashing it with these other things, I thought, I'm going to grab that one. This is spun sugar, cashmere musk, wildflower, honey, white peach nectar, and sweet mandarin. So I did this in my bedroom. Oh, I enjoyed this. This was very pretty. It's a beautiful bedroom scent or bathroom for me. This isn't a scent, not that I wouldn't like it in my house. I think it's just a little too, it's on the perfumey side. I think with that cashmere musk and the wildflower honey, it might, yeah, I don't know. To me, this feels like pretty bedroom and bathroom scent. So it was nice because you did get that cashmere musk here, but then the sweetness from the mandarin and the, what was it? The peach nectar it wasn't sharp. It was very toned down. Just the sweetness was there without any sharpness or sense of that sharp citrusy note that you can get. It was pretty. It was sweet. You get like that spun sugar, that cotton candy type sweet with that cashmere musk and wildflower honey was just perfect in here. And it does give you that, like, a southern type, you know, maybe like a woman of social status in the South, and yeah, so it was good. All right, then Summer Michelle had sent me London Fog. Now, it was funny because I hadn't even reviewed it, or that was in last week's, but she had already sent this. I had warmed the sample that came in my pre-order. Clearly, it wasn't ready to be melted because when I melted it, I couldn't smell nothing. It was too new. But I was anxious and I was impatient, and I need to remind myself, you cannot do that with Teddy Bees. I can't. I have to let my stuff sit. I can't touch it. Okay, so London Fog is Earl Grey tea, lavender milk with a hint of boardwalk marshmallow. I did this in my bedroom, and you guys, this is beautiful. It is. And it's perfect for a bedroom or a bathroom because it is a light scent. It's soft. It's pretty. The tea is just a beautiful, smooth, soft tea. It's not overpowering. The lavender was sweet. You get a little bit of the boardwalk marshmallow clouds. Kind of perfuming it up a little bit, just ever so slightly. But in general, this was just a beautiful relaxing, creamy scent. And it was just, yeah, phenomenal. I actually absolutely love that one. All right, let's go to what I got through for Lavender and Speckles. First things first, French bourbon and oud. I'm almost out. I'm going to use this up very shortly because I got a loaf coming on the way. French bourbon and oud is vanilla bourbon, black amber, oak musk, white clove, black pepper, smoke, patchouli, and amber. I love this scent so much. This smells like a man, a very there's a word when I smell it, I could picture the man. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's smoky. Is there smoke in here? Because it's smoky. No, yes, there is. There's smoke. So you get this smoky, rich, I don't even know how to explain this. Manly, smoky. I gotta keep repeating it because that's all Okay, so you get a smokiness, and the bourbon is there, but it's like a creamy because it's like a vanilla bourbon, and there's an oak note here. So there's a bit of a woodiness to it. I also think it's picking up the woodiness from the patchouli and an earthiness from the patchouli. The amber is just making it deep and rich and giving it depth and dimension. This would be an amazing men's cologne without smelling like, I hate the word cologne because you automatically think of, like, when we think of perfume and cologne, you think of that alcohol content that's in there, that, the alcohol that they use for not alcohol, drinking alcohol. This is not that. It's just incredible. I can't put words to this. It was one of my top 10 favorite scents. I can't wait for my loaf because I have been hoarding this since last July, melting it very sparingly. It's good. That's all I'm going to say. It's good. All right, crackling pecan waffles. This one is crackling birch, pumpkin, pecans, and waffles, sweet and woodsy. And that's exactly what it is. It's woodsy, but it's sweet. You get that crackling birch. Oh, this was good. So you got that, like, it was like cooking pecan waffles over a fire outside. You're camping, and it was just really good. You got that crackling birch, and you got the pecans and the waffles in pumpkin pecan waffles. So it was that nutty sweetness there, and good one. Crackling pecan waffles. I would highly recommend that one. This was another good one. Apple zucchini bread. This is so yummy. The apple in here is very subtle. It's just enough. So this is Red Delicious apple blended with zucchini bread and vanilla waffle cones. Now, the Red Delicious apple just gave this that nice hint of sweetness. The zucchini bread in here was, it wasn't like the corn chip kind or the Fritos. It wasn't that type. It was more of a bready note. I can't say I smell vanilla waffle cone, but between the apple and the zucchini bread, oh, love it. Okay, this next one here is Sookie and the Wedding Cakes. This has since been renamed. This is from the Gilmore Girls collection. Yeah, so I don't know what the new name is. This is Rich Moist White Cake with hints of silky white chocolate and sweet cream, frosted almond cookies, the richest buttercream, and bourbon-infused marshmallows. I tell you, this was nice. This was, it sounds very rich and sweet and, you know, but it wasn't. This was almost like a vanilla, a creamy vanilla body care, just sweet. And yeah, this was pretty. I actually did this in my bedroom because I thought, you know what, I could melt this in there because that the creaminess to it. It was just a very creamy, sweet vanilla. It was very good. That's what I get from this one. It's creamy, sweet vanilla. Very, very pretty. Then we've got one second, I'm just going through here. Oh, Sleeping with the Zucchini. This is also the Gilmore Girls collection. This is rich zucchini bread blended with red delicious apples, nutmeg and spice, and vanilla butter fudge. Just like, this is good. Just like the apple zucchini bread. So, again, the zucchini bread in here was beautiful. It wasn't the kind that smells like corn chips. It was creamy, bread-like, but sweeter. You get the red delicious apple here, but it's super. It's just like a supporting actor here. It's not the star at all. It's just adding a little sweetness to this bread, and then you get this beautiful spice here. And this was really, really nice. I enjoyed this one a lot. Then we've got cinnamon and fresh baked bread. And this one is warm, gooey cinnamon buns blended with straight out of the oven baked bread. This just smelled like a beautiful cinnamon bread. I wouldn't say they were warm and gooey cinnamon buns. I get a beautiful cinnamon bread, and I'm fine with that. It was very nice. It's like cinnamon bread. Not overly sweet. I enjoyed that one. Okay, then we've got Santa Cheeseburger. Also from the Gilmore Girls collection. This is fresh sugar cookies, cocoa beans, and the richest buttercream, vanilla bean noel, marshmallow cream blended with cake batter. Very sweet. I like chocolate, so, you know, to me this was good. The chocolate note is very predominant here. I felt this smelled like a beautiful, creamy cup of hot chocolate, like homemade hot chocolate, because the chocolate in here is very, very creamy hot chocolate, or chocolate. Very creamy. It's not that, you know, sometimes, I talked about it before in another video about sometimes chocolate, you can get a little bit of a sour note. This is creamy. You would almost think there was whipped cream in here. It might be the marshmallow cream. I enjoyed this one. Like I said, to my nose, I got super creamy chocolate. Beautiful, if you like chocolate. Okay, this one here was a bit of a disappointment, and I don't think it had anything to do with the vendor. This is Luke's Diner Pie. And I only say that because I remember smelling this when I first got it, going, oh wow, that smells really good. So this is from 10/23 was when I received it. This black cherry merlot, spiced cinnamon cake, whipped coconut cake, pie crust, and a hint of maraschino cherry. Now, and when I opened the bag, I thought, oh, that doesn't smell right. But I thought, okay, I'm gonna warm it. Maybe I just need to warm it. I had to take it out of my warmers. I think I don't even think I'm 99. I'm pretty sure one of the oils in here turned. This smelled very spoiled and rancid. So I'm thinking maybe I let it sit too long. I don't know. I don't think it was my nose, and I know it was his nothing to do. This smelled fine when I got it. I remember it because I remember thinking, oh, I like that one. But so I think that's maybe what happened. I don't know if anybody else has warmed Luke's Diner Pie. Like I said, I received mine in October of 23, so let me know because I'm curious. Because yeah. All right. And all my other ones, these are all from, mostly all of them are from October of 23. I only had a couple that were from July because I pretty much finished all those. Emily's Apple Tarts. Again, the Gilmore Girls collection. Apple pie blended with juicy, fresh apples, cinnamon buns, and pie crust. This was just good. This was just apple tarts. It was apples and pie crust, and it was just really, really good. It was just a nice apple bakery. Love it. And then, yeah, I don't know why I even have this, but I do. And, yeah, sweet blackberries. I finished it. Okay, so this is just sweet blackberries. I ended up doing this in my bathroom, and it was fine. It was a nice sweet blackberry scent. Again, it's fruit. But it was like, it had a little bit of a creaminess to it, kind of like a body care. So it worked in the bathroom. It's done now. It wouldn't be a repurchase for me, just, well, because you know why. All right, so that's what I have melted this past week. I'm really happy with the progress I made on Lavender and Speckles and getting that ready for the pre-order, because I did notice she posted that she's done pouring and to expect those to come out pretty soon. So I'm ready for you, Lavender and Speckles. I made more room. Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time you take out of your day, your lives, and your busy schedule, and you watch a video I've uploaded, because it means the world to me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. That helps my channel grow. It does something to the YouTube algorithms and shows previews of my videos to other people who may not know I'm out there. All right, so have a great day, great week, great night, great weekend, whenever you happen to be watching, and we will chat again real soon. Bye.